in here, there's a little overhang, look, right, off I go again. And I go round, and very neatly I make this little overhang around my tart mold. And you know, after you've done like 500,000 of these things, you get, you know, pretty used to it. But very relatively quickly, just with practice, you can get it, all right? Now look, in I go, and unfortunately that is the nature of the beast with pastry and baking. You know, it's like a religious experience that you practice at every day, and then you get better and better at it. Or now and again you know, crash and burn, but that's okay. Now, here we have our little overhang, right? Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
It's like you can literally run your finger around there and you've got this little sort of overhang there, okay? Now, I wasn't going to go off on a tangent, but I'm going to stop myself. All right, now I just take my rolling pin and I go like that, okay? And I go across the middle and back, and then I go across the middle, back. I'll take off my scrap-o. Now this scrap-o here, if I'm making 50 of these things, right, I just take my next piece of dough, I mix this bit to it, and off I go. And at the end of the job of 50 tarts, this is how much scrap I have, rather than a big pile of scrap. Right? Now you'll look at this, and you can tell that you can make the edges straight, because when you look down on it from up above, you can see the ring is correct. You know, the circle is there. If you put too much over, you're going to have wobbly lines here. So the trick is to get straight sides later, is to look down now and make sure that you have that it's a nice, neat ring. Then what do? I just go back round and I pull it up. You need your hands to be dry and floury. And off I go. You can use all your fingers. Oh, something changed my thing. I usually only use 2 fingers. Whatever. Off I go. Look, now what I'm doing here is I'm pushing it up, bringing it up like this, okay? Here I go. I could go round and round and round and bore you, but I'll stop. Okay. There I have. See my little rim up there? Okay. That little rim that's standing up is that little overhang thing that I made. Right? Okay. That's where you need to get to with this one.